Hey everybody, it's Jasmine. So today I'm going to show you guys my September hits and misses. So I do have a lot of products that I have mentioned in previous videos, like my first impressions video, and we are going to talk about the one thing that I really loved from that video. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealers. These are so amazing. I don't know, there's something about these that I feel like they are like pH, heat, mood, I don't know, but they conform to my skin so good. They look amazing, they blend amazing with the finger, with the brush, with the beauty blender, anything. And this is just a great formula. I have the color light and medium. They both look very, very different, but they just blend out into my skin and it doesn't look like I have a line of dark concealer or a line of light concealer. So I did mention the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara and the Essence Make Me Brow. I was all about the Essence. I was like, Essence this, Essence that. It's so worth your money, $3, da-da-da. But I started using the NYX one and I realized that I like these for two completely different purposes. So if you are wondering why I like one over the other, I'll just tell you. So this is the Essence Make Me Brow, and I really like this to really pack on color when my brows seem very sparse, or if my pomade just happened to dry out but I got a little bit of product on there, I'll use this to darken up my brow, anything like that. As for the NYX Eyebrow Mascara, I love this for when I actually make mistakes and there are streaks in my eyebrows. So for example, if I accidentally go too heavy-handed with my brow pomade, I could just brush it out with this. And this doesn't take out too much product onto the brush like the Essence one does. So it's a really good blending method to use. So I have definitely implemented this in my daily brow routine. So these are amazing. This is a redemption product. Last month I told you guys that this was actually my miss, but I think that this month I figured out how to use it. So this is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the color Deep Brown. So at first it is like super dark, not gonna lie. But to make my brows look very light in the front and then very dark in the tail of my brow, I have been using this to just really darken up that tail. But this has also been implemented into my daily brow routine. Little did I know that an affordable drugstore, probably not drugstore, probably like Ulta product would actually replace my MAC Fix Plus, which is crazy because I've gone through 3 bottles of it and I could buy 3 of these for the price of 1 Fix Plus. This is the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. Today I actually used a very mattifying foundation and I also put a lot of powder on my face for some reason. I was very sleepy, and when I sprayed this on my face, all the powders, once the spray evaporated, all the powders just melted together and my face could actually move properly, because when you apply a lot of matte products on your face kind of just feels very flat, sucked out of like life, and it's just sad. But this I feel like is amazing because it also doubles up as a skincare product. So when you don't want to add a lot of lotion to your face to clog your pores, this is a really good way to moisturize your face too. Alright, so this product is actually not a monthly favorite because I use it for the first time today, but I just want to mention it to you guys because this, oh my god, it is everything that I've been looking for. Oh my gosh, so I used this today. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. It looks like this. It's in the color Translucent. In the morning, I was like, oh my god, this just didn't do anything for my face. Did I just waste $30? Like, oh my god, you know? But when I got home, I decided to check my face in the mirror, and my pores are actually blurred, and my hypothesis, this is gonna get so real right now. I don't know if it's either the heat from the outside or my body heat or something that actually just melted this powder into my skin and just really just got into my pores. I don't know, maybe time will tell for this product. Like maybe like if I waited, it just like sits on its own and does its own thing. But I don't know, this stuff is amazing and I don't know how they do it, but this is honestly great. So now we're gonna move on into our misses. We're gonna start with eyelashes. I don't think I've ever mentioned eyelash for my misses, but this is actually the Wet n Wild fake eyelash. I got it from the dollar store. I don't know, the most natural one out of all of them. The thing is that this is so hard. The band is so hard, so uncomfortable. The whole day today, I wore it for the first time today, I was just messing with my eye. The hairs on the lashes actually feel like if you hairsprayed your baby hairs. It was just very hard to maneuver and conform to my eye shape because the band was so hard. I did have a flesh gap today, which I despise. Oh my god. It just looked like I couldn't put on fake eyelashes, and I couldn't with these. But good thing they were only $1, so I could just throw them out. So I have been contemplating whether or not I wanted to do a drugstore stick foundation, foundation review, I guess. But so far, like 3 out of the 5 drugstore foundations that I've used, they have either just been not good or just, I don't want it. So I just don't want to do that video because these just don't make me feel good. They emphasize way too much, and I just don't think that you should be spending your money on them personally. So the first one that I wanted to talk about was the Maybelline Fit Me. This is for shine free and balance. I don't know what that means, but this is for combination skin. If you apply too little, it doesn't blend out. If you apply too much, you look like a grease ball. So how much are you supposed to use? And this stuff by the, I want to say 4 or 5 hour mark, it's done. You're done. Have a good day. Your pores are so emphasized. It takes a lot of product to cover your discoloration, which is why if you use too much, it's bad. You know, there's not a lot of coverage, and I don't know. I don't really want to recommend this to you guys. The next one that I picked up was this one by e.l.f. This is the moisturizing foundation stick. I actually got a shade too light because they actually didn't have a wide shade variety where I was. So I just picked the darkest shade possible and hope for the best because I couldn't really tell. Like the color was on like a little small strip on the front of the package, and I was like, seriously? I can't even tell. So, this foundation, it is amazing when you glide it on for the first time, and I use this to highlight. It's like a highlighting stick for me. But if you have fine lines and pores, by 3 hours, 3 hours, that's not a long time, mind you. 3 hours, that is like 2 classes. You just look so greasy. It starts to disintegrate, which is really weird, especially on the under eyes. It starts to disintegrate, and it makes me look like I have bumps on the under eye area. So weird. And I don't know, it's just not for me. All over the face, I don't think it performs well either. I don't know how well it would work for girls who are actually oily, but for me to be kind of dry here already and for it to just look like that, I guess that completes this video. I hope you guys really enjoy this month's hits and misses, and if you want to see any more videos like this, then please let me know. As always, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.